My name is Caroline Miner, the SME Business Specialist with Global Communities. Imagine starting a journey without knowing where you're going and without the resources needed to arrive at the destination. That will be a journey destined for trouble. Any journey needs a plan, resources, among other things, to get to the destination on time and without incident. Businesses are journeys and cooperatives are businesses that require a roadmap from their point of start to their destination, ensuring that the business succeeds. We call this a strategy. Cooperatives need roadmaps. Some of the documents needed are bylaws, business plans, strategic plans, service charter, policies and procedure like the HR, finance, procurement manuals, statutory documents like the budget and minutes. Lewis Carroll once said, "If you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there." Today we will discuss into detail the strategic and business plan. Do we need strategy? Questions that go through business owners' minds. We don't have a clear picture, or do we? What difference can strategy make? We have survived all these years anyway. All our strategic planning lands up on flip charts and stays there. Never seen a copy? Strategy is overcomplicated. I feel too intimidated to do anything. It's a corporate thing. It's like medicine best done quickly and by someone else. Why are they spending a lot of money on the consultant anyway? So what is strategy? A strategy is how an organization plans to fulfill its needs and objectives. A strategy will help the organization figure out what's most important, decide what to do, make a plan, assign resources, and to take action. Now that we know what strategy is, let's talk about what is a strategic plan. This is a plan outlining the organization's missions, goals, and strategy. This will aid in narrowing the company's focus and help identify its top priorities. Steps in creating strategies. In order to be successful, every strategy requires a series of actions. The process of developing a plan entails 7 steps. Step 1, assess the organization. Step 2, develop vision and mission. Step 3, assess the environment. Step 4, agree on priorities. Step 5, write it all down. Step 6, implement. And step 7, monitor and evaluate. Therefore, strategy is knowing 1, where is the business trying to get to in the long term, meaning the direction. 2, which markets should the business compete in and what kind of activities are involved in such markets. That's the markets and scope. And thirdly, how can the business perform better than the competition in those markets? Meaning, what is your competitive advantage? To note, when planning, always look at the internal and external environment the cooperative faces, using the SWOT tool that analyzes what the organization's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats available to it. Questions to ask while using the SWOT tool. Internally, we look at our strengths. What do we do well? What internal resources do we have in knowledge, reputation, skills, among others? We look at our weaknesses. What could we do better? What do we lack? Do we have limited resources? We also look externally and look at opportunities available to us. What opportunities can we take advantage of? Is there a great need for services we can provide? We also look at threats. Do we have any competitors? Do we face any challenges that make it hard for us to do our work? The second tool to assess is the PESTED tool that analyzes and monitors the factors that have an impact on the business from the external marketing environment. Business plans. What makes small businesses successful? They should identify a solution to an existing need or problem, and the solution should be able to be sold at a profit. Best practices to keep in mind when developing business ideas are: should be a solution to an existing need or problem. The solution should be able to be sold at a profit. You can get ideas from almost anywhere like solutions to needs and problems, personal talents, skills and experiences, available resources, and trends. Use the 5 C's, which are character, cash, competition, capital, and conditions. So what is a business plan? It is a formal document that describes business goals and how they are to be attained. It also contains background, financial, and marketing information on the business. Components of a business plan. It starts off with the title page, which includes the address, phone number, email, name of the owner, and the date. The executive summary, which has the name of the business description, business location, mission statement, vision statement. Thirdly, skills and experience, which entails education, skills, previous experience. Operations, which entails legal requirements, personnel and stakeholders, time of operation. Marketing, which entails target customers, 4 P's that are price, product, place, and promotion, and lastly, competition. Financial plan, which includes the financial objective or growth plan, startup costs, pricing, budget, and financing. We have the next steps that entails what you need or plan to do next. Financials. A financial plan is a budget that projects the anticipated costs of business activities. Simply stated, the budget expresses financial terms, the business operational plan. A budget provides answers to some of these questions. What are the priority activities? What level of funding will be required to implement these activities? What will be the sources of funding? When will the funding be required? How do you plan to pay? 3 basic financial statements developed during the operational planning and are useful for financial analysis for operations and business management are profit and loss statement, balance sheet and cash flow statement, and portfolio report. So what is credit? Once you have the business plan in place, complete with the financial plan, you should consider options to finance the plan with credit from banks, among other financial credit options. Credit is an agreement between a borrower and a lender in which the borrower receives something of value, like cash money, which you agree to pay back. In starting your business, you may need to borrow money. Before borrowing money, consider the amount of your loan payment, including interest, the sources of income or savings you have to make the loan payments, meaning the total amount you need to pay back. Also consider the time that you will actually get the loan money to avoid receiving the money before you need it. If you are using the loan money to buy a tool or piece of equipment, will the object outlive the loan and continue earning money for you? Can you charge a price for the goods you have financed with a loan that is high enough to both repay the loan and have some money left over? You want to be sure that you are able to meet the loan terms before taking the loan. Missing a payment will often result in a higher fee. It is important to do your research before borrowing money. In conclusion, businesses succeed when the vision is clear, the product or service is defined, and all working in the business understand their daily role to ensure the business plan is operational, leading to success. All the best as you prepare business plans and strategic plans for your cooperatives.